Okay, so some of the students were asking about how to do this particular model, the flange coupling. So the drawing is pretty simple. You just can do this in 1 or 2 steps. So let us proceed and draw it. Go to sketch, front view, and here you'll have to create the cross section. So make sure you're drawing from this point over here, straight up. And of course, every time you'll have to change the units to mm. Go back to sketch, edit, and now if you put dimensions, you'll start getting it. So next I'll take a center line from here, straight. And now I need to create this particular cross section. So let me just begin by drawing a rough sketch of this. Straight up, then down here, then here, then here, and straight, close. So this is a rough sketch of the cross section that we have to draw. After drawing the rough sketch of the cross section, you'll have to give the dimensions. So diameters and all, they are present here. You can give it. So let's give the diameter. So the outermost diameter, you can see here, this is 216. So 216. And the innermost one will be 50. And then the remaining ones, you can see here, this one is 100. So go for this, 100. And then, yeah, this thickness here is 8 mm. So we can give the distance between these two lines. Yes, this is 8. So all the vertical distances have been given. You just have to now define the widths. So width here, you can see this is 25. So give this width of 25. And here, this total is 92. 92 means this gap will be 92 by 2. Half of it you can take it. 46. And then this one, it's 80 from this center. So from this point down here, this is 80. So you can see the whole of diagram has turned black, which means it has been constrained properly. Go for the features, go for revolve. You can see it is making the revolved feature properly. Click on OK. Fine. So now after doing this, you can apply little more fillets here and there wherever you need the round edges. You can apply the fillet. So this edge over here and this one here, slight fillets you can provide. I think this is too much, so you can just reduce it a little. 10 is too much. Let's go with 5. Let's apply it at one more place. That's this point here. Okay. So that should do. Fine. So this is our flange. Fine. So now here, if you see, if you see this carefully here, so what's happening? There is a small cut here. Fine. And that cut, it's happening at 75. So while you are doing your sketch itself, you'll have to do this. So go back to your sketch, keep it carefully. Yes, yeah, keep it carefully. And then here now, you need to make this small cut. Fine, so I'll just draw a line starting at this point, straight down. Fine. Now this diameter from the center is how much? That is 75. So I'll just give 75 here. And this thickness over here, this is 6 mm. So I'll just have to give 6 mm distance. So go for dimensions. This distance between these two is 6. Fine. And you can of course go for trimming. Go in sketch. Go for trim entities. Make sure power trim is on and just drag your cursor here. So that will result in this small cut. Now if you go back, this will result in this cut. Fine. So this is our flange. Now our flange has 4 holes around here. So on this surface, go for the sketch and keep it properly here. Then take a circle straight from this point. And what is the distance of this axis? The distance of the axis, you can see here, it is 150 diameter. So the distance of this, I'll have to take 150. The distance of this, okay, not this, distance of this point and this point. It is 150 is the diameter, so here I'll take half of that, so 150 by 2 I'll take it, and the diameter of this, the whole diameter has got to be 16 m16. Okay, so 16. Fine, so this is going to be the whole. So there's a small problem, it's rotating like this. So what I have to do next is these 2 points, I have to press Ctrl and select them both. Here they have been selected, so press vertical. Fine, and now I have to create pattern of this circular pattern. I have to create. Yes, this is the entity to be patterned, and the center point has already been selected, and there are 4 copies to be made. So press OK. Fine. They are still blue, that means they are moving. Fine. So what's happening here is the center point has not been constrained. So press Ctrl and select both these points, this point and the origin. Origin and this point, both you select by pressing Ctrl. They've got selected. Press coincide. Now they're turned black. That means they have been constrained properly. Now go for features and go for extrude cut. From the blind, you just choose through all, and you are done with it. That's it. That is the part that I had asked you to do it. Fine. The next step, of course, is to create the drawing and put all the dimensions along with the proper tolerance values. The diagram for that has already been given in the machine, your manual. The manual can be, of course, it's there on our website, FunMech. So go to FunMech, CAPD lab. The lab manual is there. You can access it from this link. And if you see, so if you scroll down and check out preparation of process sheets, yes. Yeah, this is where the question is. And you can see here the solution has already been provided. Fine. So all you have to do is by heart all the tolerance values, surface finish values, and whatever is present in this diagram. And just by looking at the assembly, you should be able to draw it and put all these values in the exams. So that will be your work.